All right, kids, lunchtime. I have my iPad here with my recipe. I could have printed it, but it's just as easy to read it off a screen. I'm kind of prepared. I'm not really prepared. I'm totally winging this, so we're just gonna see what happens. So first we're gonna make the rice to go with our lettuce wraps. So I'm gonna do that in the steamer because it's really fast and really easy. Like I said, I was not completely prepared. Gotta get my steamer out. So the way you do rice in a steamer is that you go, I don't know if that's affecting my sound at all or not. You go a 2-to-1 ratio. So a cup of rice is 2 cups of water. I have these little measuring spoons from the Epic Life Challenge. They're really portion scoops, so you know how much of what to eat. But they work as measuring spoon cups also. That seems like a lot of rice for just the 2 of us. That's fine. Okay, and then over here, gotta get the water from over there. One cup of water. And actually, I don't normally do my rice with just plain water. I like to add extra flavor. So normally when I do rice, I'll actually do it with broth instead of just water. But we're just gonna do water today. Okay, so I put our little trivet in there, and that kind of helps with the foaming. And then we're just gonna put that in here. Depends on the rice and depends on the microwave, but I usually go about 15 minutes or so, and it's really good. I think I've done it in 10 minutes. Brown rice, things like that take a lot longer. I have to go like a full 20 minutes on brown rice. So let's see, now what do we do? So, meanwhile, in a large bowl, whisk the seasoning with oil and water. Okay, let me find a bowl. Here's a bowl. And I need scissors to cut off the bottom. So this is actually a variation. I got this meal in my Epic Box subscription. And there is a recipe on the back with all the fresh ingredients you would need if you want the easy way to do this. I wanted to look up, I've made it the way it is on the back of the packet before. Hey, Carolyn. And I wanted to try something a little different, so that's why I went to my website and looked up an alternative recipe. So that's what we're doing today, is the alternative recipe. So whisk together seasoning, 2 tablespoons of oil. My little spoon is in the dishwasher because I made breakfast with it. So 4 in 1 spoon, tablespoon's the big one. 2 tablespoons of oil. 1. And water. 2. So basically we're making a marinade, I think, right now for our steak. So let me get the water. 1, 2 tablespoons of water, and lime. Slice a lime in half, use the juice from the lime. Okay. Baba. Not prepared. As soon as you keep having to go fish tools out because I was not prepared. That's fine. You guys get to see real life. I did get my ingredients out, I just didn't get my tools out. So, got my lime. I have a citrus press. Green for lime, yellow for lemon. Can't decide. Oh, you did it with shrimp! That actually sounds like it would be really good. You put the citrus in kind of dome side up, because that way when you squeeze, it turns the citrus completely inside out, which means you get maximum juice and no pulp or seeds. Oh gosh, that smells good. I love fresh limes. It kind of turned it inside out. So you get all the juice and none of the pulp or seeds. What do we do next? Slice the steak against the grain, add to bowl, and let marinate. Okay. I'm supposed to whisk that. I'm not really sure. Whisk it together. I am terrible at cutting steak. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. Terrible. So this is gonna be fun for you guys to watch. Let me see what I got here. So I have steak. Oh, this is gonna be tragic, you guys, I'm telling you right now. So against the grain, I'm not good at this. I think that means this way because I think the grain runs this way. So that would mean perpendicular to the grain, right? Against the grain, perpendicular to the grain. Hi, Denise. You guys have to help me out here. I don't know what I'm doing. I usually don't slice meat anyway. I just cut it with my kitchen shears because I like shortcuts and it's easier for me. I'm gonna just, every piece I cut, I'm just gonna throw in the bowl. Somebody tell me if against the grain is perpendicular to the grain. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that I'm doing that right. It says try to cut it really thin. I don't have a good like steak knife. I'm just using my little ceramic knife that Epicure gave. I think it's really probably more for vegetables, but it's cutting through this. So, whatever, we'll go with it. I have a feeling I should probably be using a bigger knife for this, but that's okay. This knife is plenty sharp, so it's definitely cutting it. And I feel like I should trim off this fat. I didn't do that either. It's kind of a lot of fat. Maybe I'll cook that separately and give it to my puppy dogs. It's not like they need the fat either. It's not good for them either. It's just delicious. It would be like dessert for them, right? So, if you guys saw the title, what I am making today is lettuce wraps, but I'm doing it steak, and I'm using the Thai red curry seasoning, which I've never done before. Usually when I do lettuce wraps, I just use our Asian seasoning, which is like a multi-purpose Asian-inspired seasoning, and it's really good. We actually do have a meal solution that comes in a packet that's specifically Asian wrap seasoning. That's also really good. That's what my parents usually get, and they really like it. I'm getting down to like just the bits that are mostly fat here. So I probably won't be putting this in the bowl. See, I don't know. I've got like all the bits that are really fatty here. Just set that aside for now. Okay. Now what? Oh, hi guys. Hi Lizette. Yeah, hello Kitty. This is I'm cleaning the house, so I'm kind of in loungewear today. I wasn't planning on leaving the house at all. Let's see, I think I have tongs that I can use for this. Okay. Marinade as you prepare the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of try to coat all of these in here. All my meat that's in here, I'm gonna try to coat it really good with this sauce. It's actually kind of thick. It's not a real thin sauce, so I think that this would be something that would be better like brushed on or basted on. It's not real runny like you would put in a bag and shake it up kind of thing. It's real thick. I would say almost like a barbecue sauce is kind of the consistency here. Let me see if I can show you guys. It smells really good. Every time you open up one of these spice blends, the smells are so amazing. Can you guys see? It's really thick. Oh yeah, you got to use your wok for the first. I'm gonna use my wok. We're both using the wok today. It's exciting. Okay, so now we're gonna prepare the veggies. I gotta show you guys this. This is actually pretty phenomenal. This lettuce that I have, I've had for weeks. You guys, I've had it for weeks, but I've had it in Epicure's got these produce savers. These are our produce savers. There's like a big one. I think this is the big one, and then there's a little one, and it's got these trays so you could like separate and do layers and stuff. Seriously, guys, this lettuce has been in here for weeks. Look how fresh that looks. It's still really crisp. Look, could you guys hear how crisp that was breaking off? I pulled it out of literally the back corner of my fridge thinking it was going to be growing some fun things that it shouldn't be growing, or just be totally wilted. And I cannot believe how fresh and crisp this stuff looks. I was blown away. Like, honestly, I was blown away. So we're just preparing veggies. Let's see, I feel like I should have a tray or something to lay this stuff out on. I'm just gonna use one of my cutting boards to kind of lay everything out on. Because it's gonna be buffet style today. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay, the trash is full. Nothing else fits in the trash can. I'm not taking the trash out right now though. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna have to wait till later. That one's not a good one for lettuce wrap. Let's see. Look at this. It smells really fresh too, really fresh and crisp. I cannot believe it, you guys. These, wow. I haven't really used these produce savers much. I don't know why. I still just throw all my produce in the drawer. Let me show you this. So I've only had this for about a week. This is a cucumber, and it's dying. It's straight up dying. That's why we're gonna eat it today. Now I'm wishing I would have stuck that in the produce saver, because it probably wouldn't be on death's door right now. Just saying, this is crazy. I probably don't need all this lettuce because it's just Gil and I, but I'm just gonna break it all off anyway. Because, you know, I'll make a salad with it or something later this week. Whatever I don't eat. So I know there are some veggies where you can throw your stump. You can throw your stump in water and it'll actually root. Any gardeners out there, can I do that with this? If I stick that in water, will it root? And can I grow a new lettuce from this? I know I have gardeners in my Facebook friends. I don't know if any of them will actually watch this video, but if you guys watch this video, tell me if I can do that with my my lettuce butt. We can put this out of the way too. Okay, so got the lettuce, and then I think next I just slice up the cucumber and carrot. Okay, so the recipe says to grate carrots. I got pre-grated carrots. I'm not grating carrots. I don't remember what I got those for, but I'm lazy. Lazy, guys. I am so lazy. I'm gonna rinse my knife off real quick because now that I'm cutting veggies, I wanna use my ceramic knife. Okay, so it says cut this thing lengthwise and scoop out the seeds. I don't know that that's necessary. I don't think seeds are gonna hurt anybody, but sure, why not? We'll scoop out the seeds. I've never scooped the seeds out of a cucumber before. It seems like an unnecessary step. I don't think they make it taste bad or anything, so I don't really know why I'm doing that. Try it, it might grow. Yeah, mine is small, huh, Denise? I'm totally gonna try it. I got a little bit of a seed garden going right now. I'm gonna try to grow some produce this year. I've got cantaloupe, green beans, corn, tomato, spinach, kale. I'm gonna try to grow some stuff. We'll see what happens. I have successfully grown bell peppers and tomato and cherries, peaches, apples. I'm not great with most veggies though. I feel like scooping out the seeds, scooped out like half of my cucumber, and now I'm left with like basically just rind. Not sure how I feel about that. I think next time I'm just gonna leave the middle of the cucumber attached, because that seems bizarre to me. What do you guys think? Is that weird to scoop out the seeds? I don't know. It seemed kind of wasteful, honestly. But I don't like to, I'm not, I know I say this all the time, I never really cooked before, so I don't really know the pros and cons to doing things a certain way and why a recipe says to do things a certain way, so maybe there is a reason. I don't know, maybe. Any culinary experts out there want to chime in? Gosh, this knife just cuts so easily through vegetables. this knife for vegetables. I'm down to the end. Make sure I don't cut my finger, so I have to concentrate. Okay, so I've got my carrots, my lettuce, and my cucumber. And I think all of this stuff just gets added after the fact to your lettuce wrap. So we just cook the meat and the rice, and then we assemble. So that is done. The veggies are done. I guess I can show you guys, because I think I'm too far away for you to actually see. So there's my veggie tray. I'm not going to take the carrots out of the baggie because I don't think we'll use all of them. You eat all of the cucumber. I don't peel it. I didn't peel it. But I did scoop out the seeds, which still, I think it's kind of weird. So let's see. Now we're going to heat some oil in a fry pan and cook the steak. Okay. Wow. The only fry pan I have is really tiny, and I don't want to have to cook only like 3 pieces at a time, so I'm totally going to use the wok for this, because I can get more pieces in there. I totally eat the skin on a baked potato too. I think it's good that way. I don't know. I think you're missing out on minerals when you start eliminating parts. I don't, maybe not. Maybe I'm making shit up. I don't know. Okay. How much oil? I guess it doesn't really matter. Where is my oil? There it is. Yeah, I don't care. I'm just gonna throw some oil in the pan. Okay. So I got my steak all marinated. And I'm just gonna lay it in here over medium-high heat. Sounds like the rice is done. 1 to 2 minutes a piece. I need a plate to put this on when I'm done. Let me get a plate out. 1 to 2 minutes a piece if you like medium rare. So let's see what happens here. My pan's obviously not hot yet. Maybe I should wait till it heats up. Just kind of flipping the steak around to make sure it's well coated. It's gonna be interesting. These recipes are always kind of exciting for me because it's always something new, something different, something I have never tried before. And pre-epicure, something I never would have tried, because pre-epicure, just even reading a recipe like this would have felt complicated and overwhelming. But I don't know, I just started doing it, and it's all just actually really easy. So I'm not quite gonna get all my pieces in the pan, I don't think. Maybe. I'm gonna try really hard to get all my pieces in the pan. Now let's put one sideways. Okay, my pan's heating up and it's starting to sizzle, and the aromas are amazing. My husband asked me, Lizette, I don't know if you're still watching. My husband asked me, why do you guys all sing when you're on your lives? And I said, well, basically it's because we're talking to ourselves, so we do silly things. I don't know if that's the right answer or not, but that's kind of what a live feels like. Basically, it's just like, not really talk, like I would talk to my dogs if I weren't on a live, just like I talk to myself on a live. I talk to my dogs that way. Okay, I do have, there's not much left in the bowl actually. It all stuck pretty good to the meat, but I am just gonna kind of try to scoop out the last of it because I don't want to miss out on any of that amazing flavor. So let's see if I can get any of this out, and I'm just gonna let it plop right on the meat. Okay. I think the rice is done, so let's pull that out and look and see what it looks like. See if we're cooked enough. Oh my God, my microwave was on defrost, you guys. My microwave was freaking on defrost. Okay, let's try that again. This time we're gonna do full power, and we'll just do 10 minutes. Because now my rice is not gonna be done with the rest of my meal. Oh, thank you, Denise. You like I cleaned my kitchen. I can actually show you guys more of my kitchen because I actually cleaned it. Normally I aim at the corner because My kitchen is not clean, but I actually cleaned it so I can show you more. So okay, so next to my fridge is messy. And then I have some stuff on the counter now because I was cooking. But normally the kitchen is a total disaster area and like a catch-all for all the things. That's why I aim over here in the corner. Okay. Oh gosh, this smells amazing. Has it been a minute yet? Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. So I'm gonna flip these over. And I might aim my camera so you guys can see this a little bit better, because I know you can't see in the wok. There we go. As I'm splattering on myself. Wow. It smells really good. I can smell the curry flavor. There's a spice. Somebody that knows culinary things might be able to tell me what that spice is that's very unique to curry, because that smell is just filling up my kitchen right now. All right, got them all flipped over. Gonna give it another minute or two, and then I'm gonna put them on a plate. And then as soon as the rice is done, in 8 minutes, hopefully, I didn't screw it up again, we'll have some lunch. So normally when I make lettuce wraps, I use the other recipe with the other seasoning. Normally I use the seasoning, let me see if I can find it. Normally when I do lettuce wraps, I use this seasoning, which is delicious and amazing, but it's a very Asian seasoning. So today I'm using the Thai red curry seasoning. Totally different flavor profile, totally different smell. But also when I do my other lettuce wraps, I'll add either a garlic aioli and a little bit of Asian dressing just to give it more flavor. And I add broth to the rice. So I didn't do any of that extra flavor stuff, so we'll have to see how this comes out. I think it's been about 2 minutes again, maybe a minute and a half. So I could probably pull these out. I like my stuff kind of medium, not medium rare. I don't really like it overcooked, but Gil likes stuff cooked a little bit longer. He doesn't like the pink. Well, he will do like a tiny little bit of pink, but not like I do. Mine's almost a little bit red, like in juice, like almost on borderline bloody. And he won't do that. So, you know, we have to have some middle ground. All right, I think this is done. So let me pull it out of the wok and put it on the plate. I guess I'll just use my tongs. Oh yeah, I was worried that there wasn't going to be enough flavor, but actually there's a lot of marinade on this, so actually it looks really good. Let's see if I don't dump it out. I do have a little bit of marinade left in my pan, so I think I'm going to dump that right on the meat. Actually, I probably could have saved it, and then we could have, after we assembled the wrap, we probably could have drizzled it on the wrap, and it would have been phenomenal that way, but I just dumped it on the meat, so there we go, there's that. That's it, guys, that's the whole meal. How long have I been live? Now I just have to wait for my rice to finish, which is going to be about 5 minutes. I might start to assemble a wrap, actually, because they look so good. It smells really good, too. So I actually got this in my Epic Box subscription, which is a monthly subscription. It comes on the first week of the month. It gets shipped out on the 1st. So it shows up a couple of days later depending on where you live and where it gets shipped from. These meals are awesome though. It's all really good, clean eating. It's all gluten-free. It's also a nut-free facility. And it's all about like just fresh ingredients and clean eating. Everything's really sodium conscious, really sugar conscious. Some of it is even really calorie conscious. Like I'm part of this program that Epicure does called Epic Life Program if you have certain health goals that you're trying to meet. It's not necessary, it's just kind of an added thing that they do. But I'm loving the subscription program because I really get a lot of variety now. Like, this is not something I ever would have cooked before, ever. But I'm gonna make one. I don't have any more plates. Oh, I have a big plate. Oh, I forgot we have that. Okay, so Gil and I tend to eat smaller portions. So this is our version of a dinner plate. Like this, the little plate here. And I always forget we actually have full-size plates. To me, this is not a dinner plate. This is a serving platter. So I forget that we have them. But I can totally build my little lettuce wrap on here. Let's see. So I'm gonna put some cucumbers. So this recipe actually also called for cilantro, which I didn't have, so I probably am missing some flavor from this recipe, but that's okay. You gotta use what you got, right? I'm glad I got to use up this cucumber though, because I'm pretty sure it was on its last legs. I got 3 minutes left on my rice. I might just eat one wrap without the rice because I'm hungry. Oh yeah. I have so much produce, I'm debating just putting one piece of meat on the lettuce. Okay. I have 3 minutes left on the rice, but I really want to try this. So I'm just going to try it without the rice. It's good. There's a lot of flavor in that. I dropped my cucumber. Cucumber. Normally Barney's in the house when I'm cooking, but because we were cleaning house and we have both the broom and the vacuum out, he's gone. The broom and the vacuum are his nemesis. He does not do broom or vacuum. It was really kind of sad actually, because when we very first rescued Barney, we got him from a rescue group, right? Brought him home. Literally the very first time, this was when he was young and agile, the very first time we brought the broom out of the closet, he bolted, he took off running, he hid. I don't know what the hell happened in his previous home, because we got him when he was 2.5 years old. So I don't know if they beat this poor dog with a broom or what they did, but he is absolutely terrified of the broom. And we've even brought it out and like laid it on the ground and tried to, you know, tell him it's okay, but he's just so scared that we just decided he doesn't need to make friends with the broom. If he wants to go outside while we're cleaning the house, that's fine. I'm not going to force him to make friends with the broom. It's not necessary. But yeah, that poor little guy is just, I don't know what happened with the broom and the vacuum. Of course, I think the vacuum thing is, a lot of dogs are scared of that because of just the noise it makes. This is really good. Hi, Barney. You gonna come say hi, buddy? He's hiding outside. Watch.
What?
Barney's hiding outside. Hi, buddy. Are you nervous because Mama's got the broom out? I know, huh, buddy? You're a good boy, huh? All right. Mama's going to go finish lunch.
Is it because I was singing?
You were singing?
Is it because I was singing? Is that what you like?
No, Barney?
Yeah.
No, I think because of the broom.
Oh, yeah.
The broom was in the hallway.
Broom.
Say hi. Oh, yeah, broom. See, now Barney's back outside again.
Riding the broom.
No. 12 seconds on the rice. It was good. Yeah, are you hungry? I was hungry, so I started eating one without the rice, but... All right, here we go. Ugh, it's hot. This is what happens when you don't have your microwave on defrost. So this is 10 minutes, and actually it's perfect. I didn't need to go any longer. Can you guys see how fluffy that is? Let me get a fork or a spoon or something. Ow, it's hot! Perfectly fluffy rice. There we go. And actually, even that smells good, even though I didn't get any, I didn't cook it with the broth. I actually think it's still gonna be really good. So there we go, that's what's left of my lettuce wrap. Got the carrots in there, the cucumbers in there, a little bit of rice and my steak. I'm probably gonna have a couple of those because I'm hungry. Have a great day, guys.